First day of my first time solo travel to Europe. First destination is Madrid. I got trained to the airport. My flight ticket was £38. We arrived in Madrid at 10:30. Then after passport control, I got a bus to meet my friend. She invited me to her accommodation to have some rest, and her friend made us Turkish coffee. We started our trip from one of the famous squares of Madrid, Puerta del Sol. It's just nearby Sol Metro. Then we walked down La Gran Via, took some pictures, watched Christmas decorations. That was really sad that most famous buildings in Madrid were under reconstruction. On the way we encountered the Minister of Education in Madrid. I decided to film it as well. Then we walked down to the beautiful cities of Madrid. And when we reached city center again, we saw lots of dogs at the street and they told us they are homeless and for adopting. We were really hungry and we came to have something to eat. I wanted to have something local and we got Spanish tapas, halloumi fries and drinks and Caesar salad. It was €12 each, which is really cheap. On the way, we got a chance to be admired by the Plaza de Cibeles. Then we headed to the Plaza Mayor, which is must-visit touristic spots in Madrid. There were Christmas decorations and Christmas markets. Since I had just a couple of hours till the train, we decided quickly check the Royal Palace as well. The Royal Palace was gorgeous at night. In the train, I got some snacks and it was overall €5. I'm so tired. See you in Barcelona. First time solo travel to Europe with very low budget. Second destination is Barcelona. I arrived in Barcelona at midnight and I stayed in a hostel named Hola. It costed €21 per night. It was actually a dormitory. This is the kitchen and living room. The hostel was very affordable. My breakfast, I wanted to try a local bakery from the cafe named Sun. It was overall €5.95. I started my day with visiting the most iconic building in Barcelona, La Sagrada Familia, and the ticket was around €30. The interior of the building was uniquely beautiful. There was really sunny and I walked down to the Barca store to check the price, and to my surprise it was really expensive. Then we visited Casa Batalla, walked down the low. While walking down towards Plaza Catalunya, we saw lots of pigeons and wanted to play with them. Then we just watched the outside of Barcelona Cathedral since there was no more entry tickets to the building. I loved Sant Pere neighborhood. Then we walked along the ancient streets of the neighborhood. Since it was still daytime, we decided to pass by the Palace of Catalan Music and headed to Ciutadella Park. Magnificent view of the park amazed me a lot. Then we walked down the Arc de Triomphe. Look at the palms. Is it the second LA in it? Don't leave Barcelona without having churros. My dinner with churros was €20.90 and I came back with full of memories. First time solo travel to Europe with very low budget. Third destination is Milan. After flying over the Alps, I arrived in Milan and checked in the hostel Ostello Bello. The hostel costed €38 per night and I'll quickly show you a female dormitory where I stayed. There was a very cute mirror as well, so I met a friend at the hostel and we went out to have something to eat. We found a place named Pen Cafe. Please save the location, you can find a variety of Italian bakeries. The prices are very affordable as well. We started our trip with Milan Cathedral and walked down to the gallery. The gallery is one of the must-visit places in Milan. If you're interested in fashion, you can have a window shopping at luxurious stores. The third destination was Piazza della Scala. This was the best hot chocolate I have ever had. Then we headed Castello Sforzesco, explored inside of the building as well. Our next best experience was exploring this stunning church. Encountering this bookshelf outside was magic. Then we walked down Brera district, which leads Brera Art Gallery. It's one of the Italy's largest art galleries. Navigli district is one of the hidden gems of Milan. There were Christmas decorations over the canals. I had another Italian hot chocolate. Our trip hasn't finished yet. While walking in Porta de Sinis, we visited very small and cute book cafe. When we arrived in the restaurant, we found out that it doesn't work until 7 p.m. To kill the time, we visited Plant Shop and finally we had our Italian pasta. First time solo travel to Europe with very low budget. Fourth destination is Zurich. From Milan to Zurich, I came by Flixbus. In Zurich, my friend Maya hosted me for 2 days and her roommate made the most delicious granola for breakfast. I'm really grateful to Maya for sharing her comfortable room with me. Look, she has a sewing machine as well. The incredible view from the balcony of the house. Maya actually lives in Zug, which is one of the largest towns of Switzerland. This is my first culture shock. In Switzerland, they use different plug. My first day in Zurich was very sunny. This is the neighborhood of the place where I stayed. To my surprise, the return ticket from Zug to Zurich was quite expensive. My second culture shock, you have to pay for toilet. So I started my trip from the museum. I got a free ticket which is for students. The museum mainly introduced you with the history of Zurich. This is the room where you can see the 3D version of the Zurich city. Then I visited Lovelock Bridge and there were lots of Lovelocks. After that, I took a stroll and watched Christmas decorations. Christmas lights in Zurich were really amazing. Then I walked down the Altstadt, or Old Town of the city. It was time to try traditional Swiss cheese, so I decided to try the raclette. The raclette with a cup of tea was almost 22 euros. Since I'm a cheese person, I loved the raclette so much and I want to try it again. While I was walking down in city center, I encountered the singing Christmas tree and I wanted to see it. In fact, the Christmas tree was singing. Then I tried mulled wine with chocolate. After that, I visited the long-awaited Christmas market. Since they say Europe's most beautiful Christmas market's in Zurich, I wanted to see it. It was real. Zurich's Christmas market was magically beautiful. And I had the most delicious pancakes with Nutella. After strolling in 2 Christmas markets, I was quite tired and decided to come home. See you in Chocolate Museum tomorrow. Hi guys, second day in Zurich. Today we'll explore Chocolate Museum. Let's go. Today it's snowing and I'm so happy. I got my morning coffee and go to the balcony to enjoy the magnificent view and fresh air. My friend shared some Magenbrot. This is the most popular German and Swiss cookie. It's like a gingerbread biscuit. This is me who's very happy because it was snowing. I took a bus to go to the main train station. This is the parking for bicycles. When I reached train station, I realized that I got hungry and I wanted to try Swiss bakery. It was made with raclette cheese and costed 540 Swiss franc. The Chocolate Museum is located in Klitschbach, which is one of the Swiss towns. Here we go, we have arrived in our destination. I'm so excited to explore the museum. I put my stuff in the locking room. The entry ticket to the museum costed 13 Swiss franc. They give you this kind of audio guide, you choose your language and start your chocolate tour. You learn about the history of chocolate, how, where, by whom, with what ingredients it was made for the first time. After learning the history of chocolate, this is the most amazing part. You can try the real chocolate there. I tried white chocolate, milk chocolate and dark chocolate and I love the dark one. And then we tried bar of chocolate. It was really interesting. You just put your hand closer to the machine and the bar of chocolate will come and you can check what kind of chocolate it is. The next section was chocolate cosmos. You can check chocolate industry in any kind of country there. I wanted to check as well and I got information about Indonesia. This is also interesting stuff. I don't know what is this, but I like it. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter. Here's another adventure was waiting for me. You can make your own picture with the chocolate here. And this is mine. And we got another candy chocolates here. This is how chocolate fountain looks from above, the symbol of the chocolate house. It wasn't the end of my chocolate museum experience. I made my own chocolate. And I want to show you how. Here we go. After exploring the museum, I wanted to buy some Lindt chocolate in original store and I bought hot chocolate and a bar of chocolate there. If I didn't have a ticket to my next destination, I would spend the whole day there. But later I got upset because they cancelled my flight, so I had to take Flixbus to the next destination. I had pasta from Pasta Bun for my dinner. It was really delicious and saucy. I took a bus for the long journey to Berlin. See you in Berlin. First time solo travel to Europe, fifth destination is Berlin. The Flixbus ticket from Zurich to Berlin was £48. Then I bought 24-hour public transport pass ticket for almost €9. In Berlin, my friend from Uzbekistan met me and treated me with Turkish breakfast. Then I started the city trip from Berlin Wall. It took me almost 2 hours to finish the Berlin Wall trip. It was snowy in Berlin that day. Just nearby the East Gallery side, there was one of the most famous bridges in Berlin, Oberbaum Bridge. After that, I took U-Line to visit the German Federal Parliament, Bundestag. Then I had hot chocolate from the cafe. I think it was around €5. Then I visited Nikolai Quarter. I don't know if it's a correct pronunciation or not. You can see the church here and the beer fountain, which is not working. I was shocked when I saw old people watching TV outside in the cold weather. When I walked down towards the Frederick Bridge, I saw the Berlin Cathedral, or Berlin Dome. On the way, I just filmed the Berlin's most famous TV tower where I didn't want to visit because of the cold. Most buildings, including the Berlin Cathedral, were under reconstruction. Then I just passed by the Old Museum, the Dutch Historic Museum, and the Humboldt University, and the Gendarmenmarkt Square, where there is the Christmas market. I saw the Napoleon statue as well. I visited the Berlin Library as well, but the inside of the library was closed. Next plan was to take the picture with Brandenburg Gate. Then my friend took me to the Mall of Berlin to watch the Christmas decorations there. After that, my friend treated me with the German traditional food currywurst. It was really delicious. Thank you. Then we visited Alexanderplatz to watch the World Clock. Finally, we are home. My friends from Uzbekistan hosted me in Berlin and we watched Home Alone. It was really cold. I was really tired. Thanks for watching. See you soon in Amsterdam. First time solo travel to Europe with very low budget. Sixth destination is Amsterdam. The Flixbus from Cologne to Amsterdam costed £13 and it took me less than 5 hours to reach Amsterdam. I arrived in Amsterdam in the evening and this is the first view I was amazed by. Since I got very cold in Berlin, I decided to buy some warm clothes and this is the hostel where I stayed. The receptionist in the hostel welcomed me and I checked in my room. I stayed in a female dormitory and it costed €25-50 per night. To my surprise, delicious breakfast was included in this price as well. Since Amsterdam is famous for its beautiful canals, I walked over different bridges just to see the real beauty of the city. For lunch, I had amazing cheesy frikandel-broche. Sorry for my mispronunciation. Then I walked to the famous floating flower market in Amsterdam. You can find there different tulip bulbs for your gardens, Dutch souvenirs, and the Holland cheese store where you can try cheese. Then I spent some time in a beautiful flower shop. After that, I walked down to discover Dam Square. It's the main town square where the Royal Palace is located. Then I booked a ticket for City Canal cruise for €15. It was 75 minutes boat trip where I could discover illuminated bridges and iconic buildings lining the canals. Moreover, the inside of the boat was really warm and I truly enjoyed the city views on this tour. When I finished the canal cruise, it was almost dark and I ran to the airport because I was really afraid of missing my flight to Paris.